Alright, Daily Show, Condor Calabasas here. Welcome, my co-host. This is Body Worship and Privilege. Welcome. Alright, let's get right into it. This guy is actually really funny. I like this dude. I don't know if I'd ever pay money to go watch him, because I don't really do that for comedians. I don't really give a shit. I'd rather watch their special on Netflix, personally, but I do like this guy. I think he's pretty funny. So let's, I guess we'll watch a little bit.
Points out stuff I wouldn't catch on my own. We were at our place. It was me, my fiance, her name's Laura, our friend Harry, and his boyfriend, and we were watching Queer Eye on Netflix, and I was really excited. I was like, I like this show. I like how it's not just entertaining, it's also very inclusive. And she goes, no, it's not. I say, what? She says, this show is just men taking the advice that women had been giving them for years. They only listen when they hear it from another man.
No. Just first of all, no. I like this bit, I like this joke, all this shit, but this is toxic femininity. Women who think this stupid ass shit.
And I said, no, I disagree. I don't think that's true. And then Harry chimes in. He says, Matthew, there have been several studies showing that men are more likely to dismiss ideas when they hear them from women. And I said, Harry. That is a great point. That is a really, wow. You've opened my eyes. Thank you, Harold. I was blind, but now I see. And then Laura said something.
Alright, fucking hilarious. Love it. Alright, and now we get into the fucking delusion and victim complex. Like, first of all, this other individual, posts a comment. Yeah, this is fucking fantastic. So why bother to say this myself when somebody's already mentioned it? Are we sure that Queer Eye in particular is more of a study on men being more open to opinions of other men, or a study on the influence of 5 charismatic celebrity professionals with the backing of a huge network and a camera crew that were specifically called out to help because of all the candidate submissions they received? They decided this person amongst the most in need and deserving of help. And the funny thing is this reply, dude, it's a comedy show, not a TED Talk. Say that to every other fucking comment here that's taking this fucking way too seriously. All the fucking women with victim complexes. You won't see that. This is what we call the privilege gap between men and women, where you have situations like this, that this is something that no woman experiences. Anytime a woman's trying to be all serious and like, oh my god, this is super serious, nobody's going like, chill out, shut the fuck up, get over it. Anyways, this shit is too fucking funny. Yeah, I'm gonna address this comment first. I've been going through the comments, but does anyone have an actual solution to this, or are women just doomed to never be taken seriously? Alright, first of all, this literally happens to men too. I'm not gonna mention him by name, but I knew this dude back in the day, and he was literally the dumbest motherfucker I've met in my entire fucking life. Like, just genuinely just a stupid piece of shit. And I would ask him for his opinion on shit, but then I would go off and ask somebody else their opinion and take their opinion over his any day of the week because he's a fucking moron. And this is the same thing with women, except these women they assume it's because of their gender, whereas it's literally just internalized misogyny because they don't see all the other intelligent women being respected and taken seriously. You can even see it in this comment section where they're talking about how attractive women are taken seriously. Okay, so if attractive women are taken seriously and men listen to attractive women, then obviously it's not misogyny and it's not a woman thing, right? That would be logic. These incels are incapable of fucking logic. Yeah, so what is the solution? First of all, don't assume it has anything to do with your gender, and assume it has something to do with you being a stupid fucking moron, because that's obviously, objectively speaking, what it has to do with it. And that dude, like this guy's video, where he talks about his girlfriend is like bashing Queer Eye, that's literally exactly it. If you're a dumbass who doesn't fucking think and always assumes that you're a victim, men in general are not going to take you seriously. Men, like, this is what we call, like, one of the greatest privilege differences between men and women, where men take my opinion real fucking seriously because they can tell based on my confidence, just who I am as a person, the way I talk, that I don't fuck around. I do my research. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I present them advice in ways that's very honest and transparent. I'll say things like, hey, I think you should do this, but I don't really know what I'm talking about here. And this is why I think this, and from my perspective, it's this. Or, hey, I'm actually an expert on this subject, so this is what normally, an expert would recommend you do, so on and so forth. It's this is like what I've just described as a huge gap in privilege between men and women. See, a woman can be insecure, man-hating piece of shit, and no one gives a shit. No one's calling her out. No one. She can say stupid shit like Queer Eye is just like only liked by men because it's men doing it, or some stupid ass shit like that, and no one pushes back on it. No one cares because privilege. Anyways, this subreddit is just filled with fucking. Yeah, any woman that has worked in STEM or academia and male-dominated fields knows this. No, no, it's more like, well, think about the fact that like white men don't experience any of this like privilege of getting a job because of their gender or race. So obviously there's going to be situations in STEM academia, STEM especially, where there are women that are hired because they are women for no other reason. It's one of these common things about privilege that no one talks about, where this is the non-white male privilege, where if you're not a white male, you have the chance of this extreme privilege where you can get a job without even being qualified, not even being in the top of your field or top of the scores in your college or whatever. Any woman in a meeting has had this happen? Nope. It's weird. It's weird. Like, as a man who's like grown up around women with self-esteem, I've literally never heard them even have any problem with this whatsoever. Women with self-esteem never have this issue. It's the difference between like a lot of these fucking loser ass women don't understand that people like can pick up on how much of a fucking pathetic loser they are just by how they talk, their lack of confidence in their speech, and people just, even if you're right, people don't want to take you seriously when you have no fucking confidence in what you're saying. That's just how it works. And this one's funny. This highlights the fucking delusion. A male customer comes in looking for something that will seal after staining wood. I direct him to where we have shelves of polyurethane. Begin asking questions. She directs him to where they have these items. She directs them, and she asks questions, okay? So she points, she says, it's over there, and she starts asking a question. So that's not super helpful already. Like, just pointing in the direction, directing him to where they are. If it was me, I would literally bring him over there. Male coworker comes up asking the same questions you've already asked. And, yeah. And almost word for word, the male coworker sells the guy polyurethane. So you didn't sell him polyurethane, though. You weren't selling him. You're directing him to where it was sold. And this obvious complete shift in the sales technique here is from, hey, it's the product's over there, to like literally selling them, this is the product that you need, instead of like, it's wild how somebody this stupid has a victim complex. This is what we call the privilege gap between men and women. Like, it's pretty clear that she twists the story to make it seem like it's all about her gender, when really it's just the fact that she doesn't know how to fucking sell shit. She was too lazy to just bring the customer over to where the product was and try and sell them on that exact product. Fucking ridiculous, dude. I've actually been in so many fucking construction stores and shit, and I've dealt with fucking losers like this my entire life. Men, women, they'll be like, you'll try and get their help, and they're clearly just aren't interested in doing their fucking job, so you have to go and find somebody else. It's fucking really fucking annoying, and you have to like awkwardly fucking get away from this fucking, useless goddamn moron who doesn't know how to fucking do their job. Fucking brutal. Yeah, and this one also doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Once I told my husband I loved his new haircut, and he told me he hated it and couldn't wait for it to grow out, so he was completely honest with you. He felt like he could just express himself, and he wanted to get out that, he wanted to vent out that kind of anger. Uh, Next day, my husband's male coworker said he liked my husband's new haircut, and he came home all smiling and has worn it that way for years since then. So maybe he was just venting towards you because he felt safe with his wife, girlfriend, whatever. And then when the male coworker also complimented him, that was two compliments. So those stacked up upon each other. Anyways, yeah. It's just the mental gymnastics. I can't stand fucking loser ass women like this. They're always victims, dude. It's wild. Yeah, fuck, tired of being dismissed. Well, it's not because of your gender, it's because you're a fucking moron. Yeah, it's really, really, really fucking obvious. Yeah, this comment is hilarious. No, the women have decided they are victims here, so our duty is to support them unquestionably. Why do you hate women so much? Is it because you're an insult? Exactly. These unfuckable losers. Seriously. Compare my face to every single one of these ugly ass fucking pieces of shit. And it's the same fucking story every fucking time. Jason Schreiers, the Anita Sarkeesians, they're just the ugliest fucks you've ever seen in your life, dude. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Appreciate you watching. Until next time. Bye then. Like, subscribe. Bye.